Hello, Pisces, the little bitty fishies. This is Harriet Wooing Nature bringing you your spring reading. I am going to be reading from the Anino Lenormand, which is also the deliverer of these very nice little zodiac cards as well. So I'm going to be reading from the Anino Lenormand today. I'm actually going to pull two cards, and then after I pull the two cards, then we'll go to the Revelations Tarot to get some detailing, okay? So two cards from the Lenormand for Pisces. I made a little snide comment about Pisces before. I was like, oh, Lord, it's Pisces. We don't know what's going on. But anyway, good news. So it looks like lilies and a book are here. Lilies are associated with the Christ seed. It's associated with resurrection. So whether or not you follow the Christian doctrine or not, lilies are associated with resurrection. Also associated with spring, okay? Springtime of the year is when you see the lilies coming out. So I'm seeing a season or a time for you, Pisces. This may be the time for you. Along with that card comes the book. So the book is about knowledge, gaining knowledge, learning something new, receiving new information, or embarking on new territory that expands your mind in some way. So it looks like the springtime is the time for that. But like I said, I will be going to the Revelations Tarot, Zach Wong, artist, to find out more about what this learning time period is about, or what the season is about, and how it can be of benefit to you. Good deal. What I love about the Revelations Tarot is that the artist created an image in the reverse. So for those people that know about the tarot, you can either read them upright or in reverse. But what he did is took on that aspect of the reversal and created an image in the reverse in the card. So when you pick up the cards, you see the image as well. And I'm a visual reader, so I like that. You know, if I pull the cards and they come in reverse, I had to make note that they're in reverse, but I still have to see them upright. That's why I said, you know, different people read cards different ways. It doesn't really matter. It's about the seer. All right, so we got Five of Cups here. Fives usually represent some kind of conflict, some kind of, it could be a block, or it could be a hiccup, or it could be a conflict, but ultimately conflicts lead to revelation. So we have to try to not think about things that are difficult, conflicts, as being bad, okay? It's just something that happens before something gets revealed. So we're talking about the springtime, and we're talking about knowledge or information. It may be a revelation that's coming towards you, but right now you're kind of blocked. You're searching, is what I'm saying. You're searching. You have to search your heart, and that's what you're doing, searching your heart right now. I'm seeing that for some reason it may be something related to jealousy or envy that's associated with this. I'm not sure. For some of you, that may be the case. But the Six of Cups is telling me that if you kind of take your time with this, then these, what you may be confused about, or what you may not quite have a grasp on in terms of this matter of the heart, it will come together for you. But you just gotta, you're going to have to relax into it. In other words, it's not something that you can force. So if it's about emotional healing of some sort, it's not something you can force. You can do your part, but you can't force it, okay? Yeah, so we have the Death card, which goes along with the what? Resurrection. Again, I'm getting the message for you, Pisces, to stray away from this idea that like death equals something bad is going to happen, or pausing and having inaction means you're not doing what you need to do, something like that. So at any rate, this is a period where you are ending one phase and then going into another, and so sometimes inaction is what's needed. Okay, I'm getting inaction as opposed to searching in action. Yeah, you have your eye on a vision. There's a vision that you have for yourself. Actually, it's not just your vision. It's actually It's actually part of your spiritual calling for some of you Pisces. This notion of building family, that's what I'm getting here. Building family, creating a family structure, a family unit, um, and creating it with that so that it's strong. Some of you are already in a family unit. You already have a family. For some of you, you want to have a family. But either way it goes, wherever you are in that process, it's about strengthening the family unit. I just got finished saying something about that. Um, so it's about strengthening the family unit and doing it from a spiritual standpoint, okay? You have to understand what your calling is as a family. You know, just like you have your own personal calling, your own personal vocation, your own personal spiritual path. Well, when you join and create a family structure with that person's calling and what they're doing, and another person calling what they're doing, and then when you have the children, they're calling what they're doing, you have to ask the question: what is the overall spiritual purpose of your family unit? What are you all called to do as a unit? It's a very important question to ask, but a lot of times people don't ask that question because they're so busy thinking about themselves. You gotta balance, folks. You gotta bring your thing to balance. It's about balancing. All right, so we got the moon in reverse coming in for you here, Pisces, with your symbol right here in the middle. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you right there. Pisces right there in the middle of everything. Things are kind of obscure, you know. We're talking about a Neptune. This is a Neptune transit for some of you all. But it's very Neptunian, meaning that it's a whole bunch of, there's ideals, there's fantasies, there's that which is wished for, hoped for, envisioned. Sometimes people see things spiritually, energetically that they're seeing, but you still have to discern the spirit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is that's coming in. You still have to discern. A lot of times some people say, well, God told me to do this and such and such. I'm not going to argue with you about what God said. You know what I'm saying? If God said that, then go for it. But don't automatically have some kind of expectation as to what you think that means because you can't know. You can't know. Your arm's too short to box with God, okay? And your mind sure enough is short. Keep living, you'll figure that out. So I'm seeing there's a lot of, seems like there's a lot of people coming your way. Maybe opportunities for relationships is what may be happening here. So I feel like, again, you're searching your heart. You're trying to build your family. You're trying to have a strong family unit, a strong spiritual family structure. So for some of you, I'm seeing lots of people come in, opportunities for such, but you got to be mindful during this time period because, again, I said this is a Neptunian season, so things that may be coming in right now may not really actually be the thing. So check your Neptunes in your charts. Check your transiting Neptune and how it's relating to whatever else in your chart. All right, so starting over, of course, if you got a death coming, there's going to be a rebirth. There's a rebirth right there. There's a transformation happening. You're going to have to, you're going to have to pare down, bare bones it, okay? Get down to the nitty gritty about your life. Get down to some bottom lines for yourself, okay? Reconcile yourself with certain things. Now I'm going to give you some accounting terms, okay? Accountability. When you're talking about accountability, you're talking about an accounting. That's a numbers game. Look at your numbers. Look at the years you put in. Look at the time you're putting in. Look at the effort. You know, these are formulas. You have to use your formulas too. You got to know your mathematics. Y'all know that. Okay? So some of this stuff, you know, matters of the heart, we tend not to think of them in logical terms, or we tend not to think of them mathematically. But sometimes when you have heart issues that you can't resolve, you have to go to the other side of it, from the heart to the logic, to be able to get to the answer about it. You know, that's called balance. That's what we're talking about. You got to create balance. Right now, you feel like you're all the pieces. Some of y'all, we know that's how y'all like to do. Pisces, I swear that's like how y'all like to present. I can't get through one Pisces. I was getting ready to say this is a really different Pisces reading, but then we come to this, and there we go, Pisces. You feel like you're not falling apart, Pisces. It's really actually a process of coming together. You have to remind yourself of that. This is about your crown chakra. This is about this crown chakra stuff. Even this family building that you're talking about, it's crown chakra stuff. This is higher level thinking. Okay? There is something within the structure of family that reminds us of who we are. Okay? It does, because let me tell you something. Go out here in the world and be out here in the world, and be away from your family for a long period of time. It gets mighty, as P. Diddy said, it get mighty dark and lonely out here. Okay? And then at the same time, be out here and you be having a good time, and you think you doing all of that, then you go home and your family break you down. They break you down to the 8th, to the 16th. And you be like, I don't like being with them. Why? Because they remind you of your core. They remind you of your inner center. So some of you, that work is about that. And see, here it is right here. There's the work. So for some of you, it's about that kind of work. It's about really, what do I want to call it? I want to call it, well, it's about what I said. It's about coming to the bare bones. It's about getting to the nitty gritty of the situation. And then from there, you're going to be able to manifest and create whatever it is that you want, because you're going to know how to do it. You're going to know how to go about doing it, because you're not somewhere in the nebula, okay? Floating around in fantasy world. You're not going to float around in fantasy world, because you're going to do this work right here. You're going to, you're going to search your heart, whatever, figure out whatever jealousies, envies, things that are kind of keeping you in a place where you need some healing, okay? Whatever that might be. And then after you relax it and you let it come together for you, and you just let that which needs to pass away, pass on away, go on to its next adventure, then you're going to start seeing this thing materialize, okay? There you go again. There you go again, Pisces. There you go again. Act like what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to relax and just search your heart, know your heart, and then relax. That's what you're supposed to do, Pisces. You don't have to be doing this right here. You don't have to be doing this all the time. Sometimes, I don't know, go and study the fish that be in there floating or something. I don't know. Fish is always swimming. They always swimming. Let me not get off on a tangent. I'm just teasing you, Pisces. I'm teasing you because I love you. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on. There you go again. I'm not pulling no more cards, Pisces. I ain't pulling no more cards, because it don't do nothing but get worse and worse and worse. Y'all be in y'all's feelings too much. Y'all be in your feelings too much. So this is the deal. You're fine. Nothing bad is happening. There's new things on the horizon, evidenced by the lilies. We got a whole new resurrection happening. It's good to go, okay? So y'all got me up here. I got to go and log in. Y'all start to go down the road. Let me log in and get to work. I'm not fooling with y'all, Pisces. That's all you got to do is relax, okay? That's all you got to relax. Envision your future and your family. Relax, let things come together, and allow that which is going to go away to go on away. That's all you got to do, Pisces. All right, keep it happy. Keep a smile on your face. Always. If you need anything, seriously, if you're struggling, if you need to reach out, by all means do that. I'm just trying to keep it light for you. That's all, Pisces. If you need to reach out, you know where to find me. I'm on Facebook at Wooing Nature. Of course, you can reach out to me right here. And as always, I hope you have a great day and you're having a wonderful life.